All right, we're going to brighten things up, literally, with our next guest and a current event. Last year, Muscatine's Weed Park was all lit up for a drivable holiday display in the inaugural Illuminate by Crossroads. So the park was all decked out in thousands of lights, and it all raised money for our community members. This year, Illuminate is back for year 2, and joining us to chat about this is Megan Francis, Chief Experience Officer at Crossroads. Megan, thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Why don't we start with the lights display? Is everything all set up and ready to go for this year?
There are lights in the park, and many of our community members who have driven through are excited about this year's show.
I can imagine. So how many lights are we talking about here?
We haven't counted like bulbs when you say thousands, but we have over 40 professional light displays spread out throughout historic Weed Park, which is also just a beautiful venue to enjoy the holidays.
So the way it works is people get to come to Weed Park and stay in their cars and just drive around and look at all of the lights, which is kind of the best because then you don't have to be out in the cold. But let's go back to last year. How successful was Illuminate?
Yeah, last year it was a whole new venture for us and it was fantastic. We had over 6,000 cars come through in about 31 days, and we had over 1,100 volunteer hours. It takes a ton of volunteers between the days of setting up displays. Nightly, we have volunteers out to talk about our organization, collect donations, count cars, and direct traffic. So the support of the community has been fantastic. And we raised over $84,000 that will go directly to our services. And thanks to our sponsors, that all of the money that is donated at the door and throughout goes straight to our services.
Let's talk about that. What kind of services are you talking about? And maybe tell people a little bit about Crossroads' mission.
Sure. Crossroads is a nonprofit in Muscatine. We serve seniors and people with disabilities. So our mission is cultivating choice and inclusion for seniors and people with disabilities. And when we talked about how we can better shed a light on the importance of people with disabilities and seniors being in our community and about them having the care that they need and want, we decided that shining a light on it, and the name Illuminate that we came up with really is about illuminating the need for the services and advocacy and illuminating the importance of choice for seniors and people with disabilities, the work that our direct support professionals do every day. All of that comes together and is important that we're talking about all the time.
Well, I can imagine why $84,000 would be incredibly helpful to you all in continuing this mission. So people come out for this year. I know you can't play favorites, but do you have any unique displays that people can look forward to?
You know, it's been a lot of fun. Our planning committee this year has really tried to incorporate some of the unique characteristics of our community and our place on the river. So we have a fantastic river boat that's on our Colorado entrance. We have a flower garden that opens our show, which is an ode to our historic rose garden at the beginning of the park. And then there's a fun zoo. Anyone who knows Muscatine history knows that there was a live zoo in the park years ago. So we've got an ode to the zoo. Those are some of my favorite touches that are incorporated in our show.
I love it. Megan, when can people start going to Illuminate?
So Illuminate is a nightly drive-through. We open on Thanksgiving. So enjoy your dinner and then come start the holidays with us. We run nightly from 5:30 to 8:30 all the way through New Year's Eve. So plenty of times to come out and enjoy more than once. Bring the family along.
Megan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
If you guys at home want to check out anything for this holiday lights display or the one we talked about in our first half hour at the Botanical Center, you can head over to our website.